What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kendra J, the Melanated Motivator. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Melanated Motivation. So today, I would like to just say, first and foremost, that it is a good day to have a good day. All praises be to the Most High for waking us up, giving us the opportunity to get things right, giving us the opportunity to be right, and just giving us the opportunity to have an opportunity. Because not a lot of people have that. I want to talk about life. Life is about balance. There must be some sort of balance for life to properly go. I'm going to give you a couple of things that I think gives balance to your life. Number one, be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Number two, trust, but do not be deceived. And number three, this is a big one. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. Again, life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. And be content, but never stop improving yourself. I'm going to give you guys some story time. So, some time ago, and many, many times after that, I was told that, oh, you think you better than people. You think you something special because you went to college. You got your little degrees or whatever. Quote. You out here living your life like it's golden, like everything all so peachy clean. You just think you something, huh? As a social worker, it made me think. I laughed, but I was thinking like, damn, they really mean that. And this is family I'm talking about. Not just friends, because friends said it too. But it really hits when it's from family. I have many moments with people that I come into contact with who always want to chit chat with me, get some advice, want me to listen to them. And people feel, I guess, comfortable with telling me how they feel. And I had this one particular instance where somebody was just breaking down to me and, they were just telling me how their life was changing and they were having a hard time because the people around them couldn't accept or couldn't acknowledge that change. And the elephant in the room had to be revealed that this person in particular also couldn't accept that they themselves were afraid of the change as well. So, I do what I do, talk to them or whatever, and encourage them. But this is the message I want you to take. In life, you will have to accept that when shifts happen, your circles and everything as you know it now will inevitably shift as well. I hope y'all didn't miss that. In life, you have to learn to accept that when change is in the midst, it is inevitable for things to shift. So, inevitable, huh? That's the word of the day, inevitable. What does inevitable mean? Inevitable means that something is certain to happen. It is, in fact, unavoidable. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can change about it. It will happen. And you know, there's only one thing in life that makes me think about an example of something being inevitable. And that is the transition of life into what we call it as death. And basically, it's nothing you can do about it. That's the only thing that's promised, or should I say inevitable, to everyone. I'm going to revisit that. So, back to this message. You will have to realize that your friends will shift. Your family will shift. Your whole system, i.e. your life, will shift. And that's not about being too good for anyone, thinking you better than anyone, or anything like that. It's about shedding the inauthentic people who you used to make space for in your life. I want you to really sit back and think. Think about all the people you come in contact, all the people you interact with, all the people you depend on, not to mention all the people that depend on you, and list to yourselves how many of those people are authentic and you haven't had to make space for. No, seriously. Think about it. Because ultimately, what it comes down to is the fact that you need to think about making space for more like-minded people. People who are on the same wave that you're on. People with the same goals, the same outlooks, the same objectives, the same grind and hustle. People who are genuinely happy to cheer you on, to cheer for you in general, and see you succeed. People who bask in your glory without feeling like they're going to be gaining anything, or without feeling like it's a payback. People who just genuinely are happy for you. That's what you need to make space for. Like-minded individuals. The funny thing about that is most people are afraid to shed those people crutches that I like to call them. Why do I say crutch? Because you hold on to comfortability. You see that word always comes up. Anything that's comfortable probably ain't for you in that aspect. So you're afraid to shed those people crutches, which ultimately makes you afraid to welcome new lifestyles, new people, new habits, new hobbies, new anything. Why is that? Why are we afraid to welcome in the new? Out with the old, in with the new. Why? Why is the big question. And I'll tell you why. Because of all of the unspoken changes. The unspoken changes that nobody ever told us about. Nobody ever told you what to expect. Yeah, you may plan for change, but we're talking about that unspoken change. All the heartache and pain and hurt, betrayal, lies, those things, the unspoken changes, the losses, things that you kind of go through despite trying to get to better. Those inevitable unspoken changes that you have no control about. I believe that we are meant to live our authentic truth. We are meant to live our authentic selves. Not to be perfect, but to be authentic. What does that mean? To be authentic. I want y'all to think about that. What does your authentic self look like? What's some definitions? Genuine. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Original. Real. True. Legitimate. Lawful. Valid. Valid really stands out to me. As people, we strive for validation versus striving to be valid. That's deep. That's deep. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kendra J, the melanated motivator. I just wanted to pop in real fast and say thank you all for tuning in to my podcast here on Anchor. I love that Anchor is free, easy to use, and they distribute all of your episodes for your podcast to other platforms for you. Isn't that cool? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to obviously listen to Melanated Motivation, but also to get started for yourself. Oh yeah, did I mention you could get paid too? What? Head on over there. Bye. When I think about being valid, aka authentic, it makes me wonder how I've kind of put myself in a box. Because to be valid is to be kind of acceptable, right? But if you're acceptable, that means you're already valid, correct, which means you shouldn't seek validation. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. I want to strive to be valid. Valid is the goal. That's the word I want you guys to start molding yourself for. Valid. To be well-grounded. To be strong. Whew. That did something to me right there. I like that. Valid. Strive to be your authentic self. That is what you're meant to do. And surround ourselves with people who genuinely support our destinies. I'm not saying they have to be all giddy over what you want to do. But damn, support me a little bit. Let's have equal share in how we support one another. Is that so hard to ask? I don't think so. I realize that sometimes the hardest part about growth is not the challenges that we have to face on our own, but the lifestyle. Many people are afraid of the lifestyle, the connections, the social circles that you may have to leave behind. It's hard. But the reality is, some people may fall behind, and not everyone is meant to go where you are going. This is now the stage in your life where growth not only needs to, but it will happen. Why will it happen? Why does it need to? Because it's inevitable. When you see your happiness, your finances, your sex life, your business, your career, and overall success start to fall into place for you, so will your true friends and family. That's not a concern that you should continue to have. That's not a worry that should hold you back. When you start to manifest what you want in life, the way you see things positively, that is, because you don't want to be manifesting no bullshit, okay? Be careful of the power of the tongue. When you manifest, you want to create a clear, plain plan. A visible, recognizable plan that you can show yourself, that you can show to be real. You can reveal this. All you have to do is manifest it. If you want to see your life in a certain way, speak it. Speak it. Demonstrate it. Appear as the person you want to be. Change. This is not about replacing new social circles with old ones. This is about accepting the shifts that are going to happen for you. Externally, the growth. That growth needs to match the beautiful growth that you're trying to create internally. It should be all around. Whether you need to do some positive affirmations, whatever it is you need to do. Start meditating. Start working on self. It starts with you. Here's a couple of tips. Stop trying to create a new you around the same old ass people, the same old places, and the same old things. Stop doing that. Because, baby, I still got love for a few people I will never speak to again. And there's no love lost. Don't get me wrong. It's, hey, girl. Hey, hi, how you doing? Okay. But we not parlaying. I'm beyond that. You have to become beyond that. Everybody not meant to go where you going, remember? And in this walk, it's going to be a lot of collateral damage. People who you just can't believe you got to give up. But you do. I'm not saying you ain't got to never talk to them again. But they're not a part of this mission. People feel entitled to what you have because they know you. But you're not obligated to do anything for anybody else, especially when you're trying to get yourself together. You got to start telling people, you are not entitled to my success. Especially when you don't cheer me on. The reality to that is people can't be happy for you because they're not happy with themselves. And that's okay. That's okay, because that's not your project. That's not your concern. The best project you'll ever work on is going to be you. Yes, you. I want y'all to create a goal book. This is something that I've started myself. Writing down my thoughts. Hell, some of y'all might turn this into a book. This book is for everything, every aspect of where you want to see growth and change. I want you to start it off as I purpose to be. And go from there. Purpose. The word purpose is defined as having one's intention. That means intentionally. To be on purpose is to be intentional, right? Right. Or as one objective or goal, whichever way you want to perceive that. So you're going to get you a notebook, dedicate it, tongue twister. Dedicate that book to your goals. And everything you want to see as far as growth and change. Start your first page off with, I purpose to be. And go from there. What do you purpose to be? What do you intentionally want to become? Want to see? Want to change? Start there. The next thing I want you to write, I am a work in progress. Under construction. But God is not through with me yet. Let that be your affirmation. And remember, always stay in control of your power. Happiness for yourself is meant to be for your doing. That means whatever you purpose to be is how you're going to receive your happiness. It's meant to be for your doing. Can't nobody do this but you. While on this journey, do yourself a favor and take mixed signals as a no. These are confirmation signs that you should not be avoiding. Why? Because it's inevitable. It's inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it. Practice making more moves and less announcements. While you're on this journey, let's limit our time on social media. Let's limit our time with conversing with those who are not like-minded. Let's limit ourselves on negativity. As a matter of fact, cut negativity all the way out. To hell with negativity. They can go straight to the lake. Okay? You don't need that at all. I'm telling you what I know. This will help you to jumpstart finding you. I learned that when a woman is loved correctly, and don't get it twisted, I'm still on this journey with you guys. I'm a work in progress. But I'm here to tell you, when you start, you feel oh so much better. Because when a woman is loved correctly, she becomes 10 times the woman she was before. And can't nobody love you like you love yourself. It starts with you. Love you so you can purpose to be 10 times the woman you are now. Also, don't let people get bitterness and jealousy all over your happiness. At this point, tell them to kiss your ass. You don't have to deal with that. Tell them to take their bitterness and their jealousy. Bye, Felicia. And this can come from anybody. No one's safe when it comes to that. Don't let them folks rain on your parade. Bitterness blocks blessings, and so does jealousy. And it be your own people trying to block your blessings. Okay? This, in the words of Nipsey, is a marathon. But the work needs to start now. You can't settle. You need to put in the work to see the change, the growth, the evolution of you. Whatever your name is, this is the evolution of Kendra. So take my name out and put yours, okay? And remember, everything that settles goes to the bottom. And I already told y'all a couple of podcasts ago that the bottom was full, okay? We going to the top, baby. We are going to the top. Don't get discouraged. Okay? When you are operating in your gift and you are becoming the person that you purpose to be, you don't have to be at the head of any table. For wherever you sit or stand, baby, that table will shift. We speaking shift and change in the midst. Do you hear what I'm saying? We're speaking that. We're claiming that. We're owning that. When you operate in your gift, you don't have to be at the head of the table. For wherever you sit or stand, the table will shift. You can bet that. While on this journey, stop making yourself small for those folks whose minds can't elevate higher. Everybody is not meant to go where you're going. Stop trying to make people's seasons longer than what they are. And don't try to make people understand where you're going either. Understand that it's not meant for them. Period. The end. Because I'm here to tell you, when you're trying to evolve and do great things, you will quickly learn who your supporters are and who your haters are by their own doings. That's them folks that won't cheer for you. They'll show you. The quiet ones always do. I'm going to leave y'all with this. The number one sign of elevation is to learn to embrace it. Embrace evolving. Embrace becoming your higher self. There's so much more to you. You just got to see it, believe it, embrace it, achieve it. You got this. You got this. A wise person once told me, I had to make you uncomfortable. Otherwise, you never would have moved. The universe. Let's get uncomfortable. Let's evolve. Let's grow. Today is a good day to have a good day. Self-reflect. Learn. And make some changes. Y'all got this. We got this. We in this together. You're not alone. One day I'm going to figure out how folks can call in and talk to me live. But until then, be in the now. Because everything else is last week's problem. Thanks, y'all. Until next time. Bye.